Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Flower Creations YouTube page. My name is Christina and today I am showing you guys how to use vinyl on two different mediums or two different things. So this is a notebook and this is a jar. At least I think it's a jar, but it's a glass jar. So I will be showing you guys how to use vinyl and how to adhere it to these two things. It's the same vinyl, premium black vinyl, and I'm using the same transfer tape for both of these. So let's get started with trying and starting this tutorial with adhering vinyl to this. It says and so the adventure begins, and this one says never give up. Again, we're going to be working on these two things and making these two, having the Cricut Maker cut it. So let's get started. So these are the materials that you will need for the following projects. So you'll need your Cricut Maker, standard grit mat, weeding tool, scissors, Cricut knife, this little thing right here by Cricut. I'm going to using my planner to adhere vinyl onto it. And then I'm using this right here. It's like a jar, a big jar. You'll also need design space, and let's not forget the vinyl. I am using premium vinyl, as you can see right there. It's the black one. I'm going to be using the same color for both designs. So let's get started with the design, or not the design, but with cutting the designs. So this is, as I've already said, these are the two designs that I have picked out, and these will be both in black. You can find both of these designs in Cricut Design Space. This one right here, if you go over here to layers, you actually can figure out under the eye, you can figure out what it's called. So it's Never Give Up by Jen Good. And this one right here, same thing, a soccer ball, and it's under Three Birds, Life's a Party. So if you have Cricut Access, you are able to get these two designs. Now, in order to get these two designs into your project or in Design Space, because I already have it, but once you open up a new project in Design Space, you're going to click on Images right here. And this is where you'll find thousands and thousands and thousands of images for free if you have Cricut Access. So these are some of the images that you can see here. If you want to be more specific with your search, you can put in whatever keyword that you're looking for. So for example, I'm just going to look for adventure, things that relate to adventure. So these are all of the images under adventure. See that? So it's pretty cool. Then once you have a design, you want to click on it and it'll show up right here, right next to insert. Once you have that, you're going to click on insert and it'll come up on your design space, just like that. From then on, you can make it big, small, however, depending on the size that you want. So these I already size them up for us for the planner and for this right here. It's not actually a planner, it's a notebook. So, okay, because I only want this in one color and not all these other colors, like 4 different colors there, I am going to go under edit, and then I'm going to do black and do all of them in black. I am going to weld it just in case it like puts it in different mats, or not flatten it, sorry. I'm going to weld it together. Okay, cool. So then I have this image welded, the soccer ball is ready, and now I am going to go click on Make It. And for the soccer ball, because I also need white, so maybe I will do another because I clearly was not thinking. So for the this piece right here, actually, I am going to do something else. So I am thinking that maybe I could do something along the lines of like this, for example. I think that's pretty cool. Or maybe let's find something else. So this is another way that you can look for other images. So let's just look at some images together. And let's see what we come up with. So we can do this one. This one's pretty cute. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to pick this one right here, and I'm just going to weld it so that way they're all the same color. See that? So welding it brings two or more images together. So this one was, the arrow was a different color. I just wanted all of them to be black, so I just welded it. For this one, I'm going to do a little one like that. And okay, so it's going to be a really tiny thing, or maybe I could do a bigger one. The same size as that one. Okay, so now I'm going to click on Make It right there, and I'm just going to bring it to the same one. See that? Just like that. Okay, I'm going to click on Continue. And then I'm going to set the material, and the material is premium vinyl, or you can go to all materials and search for premium vinyl right here. So it would be right there. Or you could also go, and for example, if you wanted to change the pressure size, or the pressure, sorry, not the size, the pressure of your blade, you can go under their settings. So again, settings, and then look for what you're looking for. So the material that you're looking for. So for example, for me, I'm using premium vinyl, and I just want the pressure to be a little bit more, so I'm gonna do about right there. I'm gonna save it. And the reason I am doing this is because I need to change my blade. So because of that, I know that if I do the pressure at this, then it will cut it all the way through. So I'm going to choose, go back, and then click on premium vinyl. Okay, I'm gonna change the pressure to even more. And there you go. You don't have to do this if your machine is fairly new. You definitely don't have to do this. You can just set it to default. Okay, so now I'm going to add the vinyl to my standard grip mat. And the way you add the vinyl is I put it underneath my machine, and I just put it like that. Do it like that. I'm going to use the scissors and cut it. Okay, I'm going to open up my Cricut Maker. So the machine, again, like the one that I'm using, is my Cricut Maker, and this machine is amazing. Let me just tell you a little bit about my machine. So it has two housings right here, the A and the B. And the B, this is where the blades will go, and also your other tools, such as, for example, the Cricut. One of the cool things about the Cricut is that one of the tools is the Quick Swap, and you are able to switch the tips for other tips, basically. So for example, let me just make it, sometimes I'm a very visual person. So for example, this right here, let me just grab a tip from the bottom. Okay, so this right here says Quick Swap, and when you press the little button right there, it releases this one right here. The tool that you currently had, but you want to change it and you want to switch it out to another one. So what you do is you just put it back in, and there you go, you have another one in there. So I love this feature of the Cricut Maker because it comes with so many tools like the debossing, perforation, engraving. It has so many different tools. So I love that about mine. The Cricut Maker does come with a fine point blade. So this is the fine point blade right here. And when you purchase your Cricut Maker, or if you already have one, this is the blade that it will come with. Again, this is the fine point blade, and it'll be in here in the adaptive tool system, which this is called right here. This whole thing is called the adaptive tool system. So the other thing that you can also put in here is the knife blade, which is, let me see here. Not that one. This one right here. This is one of my favorites. I can't say favorite because all of them are really my favorite, but this one right here can cut balsa wood. So I just want to be really careful because this can really cut really deep material like the balsa wood. So I really like using this. You do need to use your desktop computer in order to use this. You're not going to be able to use the knife blade using like your iPad or your phone. It has to be a desktop computer. So anyway, just wanted to share that a little bit about that. And I know that the Cricut Maker is intimidating as far as pricing goes because it does go around for about $400. And let me be honest, when I first got it, or when I was thinking about getting it, it was very intimidating. The price was very intimidating. However, once I got this, I was so happy with it because I learned that I could cut over 300 different materials with this machine, and I can use over 11 tools. I can utilize 11 tools with this. So it's not just a vinyl cutter. It can cut cardstock, it can cut balsa wood, felt, leather, fabric, you name it. This machine can do it all, and that's why I love this. I just love how many options you have. You're not just stuck to one option. You don't have to buy, you know, different things, different machines for specific things. This will do it all. And again, that's why this is my favorite. I love that about it. So, okay, let's continue with the tutorial. So again, I have the vinyl in here, and I'm just going to load it. So this is my load button. Just going to load it right there. And now I'm going to click on my go button right here. I'm going to put it on fast mode. So this right here, and click. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. So one of the things that you will also need is transfer tape, and that's something that I completely forgot to tell you guys right in the beginning when I was going over the materials, but this is what you will need. This is strong grip transfer tape. I don't have regular transfer tape, so I'm using the strong grip one, which will work just fine. This is more in particular for glitter vinyl. It works really, really well. You cannot use glitter vinyl and regular transfer tape. You need the strong grip. So however, for like regular vinyl like this, you just need the regular Cricut transfer tape. So again, you need the transfer tape in order to transfer your image, your cut image, from the vinyl to your, or not to the vinyl, from the sheet to your, like your notebook or your jar. Okay, so I'm going to unload. I'm going to close my Cricut Maker. And now I'm going to cut out just the image that I need. Well, images, because I have two here. Uh-oh. Okay, I can never cut straight. I hope that's not, I hope I'm not the only one with this issue. I literally can never cut straight. It's awful. Okay, for now that'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it over, flip the mat over, and I'm gonna take that out. It didn't cut all the way straight. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now we are going to separate the two images because one will go for my notebook and the other one will go for my jar that I have. Okay, so now we are going to start weeding. So I no longer need the iPad. Let me put that on the side, and we're just going to start weeding. Okay, so that is completely done. Look at that. That turned out really nice. The weeding sometimes does take a little bit, but it's kind of relaxing. I enjoy weeding just because it's, like I said, relaxing. Okay, so now let's weed this part over here, the other text. And I'm just going to use my little, this right here, just so it maybe makes it easier to weed. Okay, so now we are completely done. Okay, we are done. Now we are just going to transfer the image over. So using transfer tape, and this is something that I had in the beginning, like I said, completely forgot to mention, so I apologize about that. I'm really sorry. So let me just get the transfer tape out. Oh, there we go, I got it. Perfect. So we are going to do the Never Give Up on my notebook. Look at that, super easy. Okay, and now I'm going to transfer it over, and I'm just going to put it right there in the middle. Right there. And now I'm going to remove it. Okay, so there you go. You can see how it turned out. It looks really, really cute. It says Never Give Up. I love that. So now we are going to transfer this over to this. Okay, so I've adhered the vinyl to the transfer tape. So now we're just going to pull slowly. So pull really slowly. Super, super slowly. And this is the same transfer tape that I used for this one right here. Perfect. Okay. And you can reuse that transfer tape or you can throw it away. It's up to you. Okay, so there you go. Look at that. And so the adventure begins. I really love this. This is super cute. And this one. So we used vinyl on two different things. So this is the jar, glass jar. And then this one right here is a notebook. Kind of leatherly feel. Or kind of a, feels kind of like leather, but it's not really leather. I don't know how to explain it. It's a notebook cover. It's pretty shiny. So there you go. Look at that. It turned out really cute. I love how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.